We're live.
Or your video keeps going on.
Ooh, what just happened? Okay. So, we are here to...
We are here! We are here!
We're here to discuss...
Dude, we're not the Who.
all things Disney. But primarily Disney villains. And,
The villains exist as part of the movie.
whether we can find sympathy with them or not. And if we can't, we're going to discover a way to sympathize with them.
I'm prepared, guys. I'm on Disney.
By making up their own, like, backstory that nobody talks about. Okay. Ariana, why does our Twitter account say born on March 31st?
Because March, Caitlin, 31st, you, 1999, me. That's why.
Oh. Gotcha.
Caitlin, were you laughing earlier?
Yeah.
What were you laughing at?
Nothing.
Classic. I'm proud. So, well, this is, fun. We're literally saying nothing.
I'm trying to...
I wonder why we only... Okay. I'll start off.
What?
Nothing.
It sounded
Anyway.
like you said something bad.
I didn't hear anything.
I didn't do nothing.
I'd just like to say
Can you
that
hear me?
Yeah, Caitlin, we can hear you.
I think that Jimmy John's should pay us for this.
Hashtag non-spons.
And if Jimmy John sues us for promoting them, well, doesn't make sense. Okay.
And it's me. I'm a loser.
You're watching this?
No, I was making sure it was working.
Oh, yeah.
And with Hero.
Okay. So, I guess we should, like, either have a list of Disney villains out to discuss.
Okay, well, let's...
I'm trying to look up...
Let's start with let's go in chronological order. Snow White.
Okay, well... Snow White.
What's her issue? Why?
Well, Snow White's issue is that she is falling in love with a stranger in her backyard. And I think that makes her a villain because...
I'm sorry, what?
You just made it sound like Snow White was the villain.
Yeah.
Is Snow White the villain?
That is what I was saying. In reality, Snow White's the villain.
Okay, explain.
Here's why. Snow White is a breaking and she's broken so many laws. She broke and entered into a house.
Uh-huh.
She did things to it that the people who own the house didn't want done. She cleaned it up and she made it look nice and pretty, but they didn't want that. And then they come in to their house to a stranger who's broken in, and she's sleeping in their beds. And then
Snow White is the hoe.
And then she gets to boss them around.
Yeah.
Why is there a picture of James Spader on your phone?
Why not?
Screen?
He can't be with us.
Keelan.
Sorry.
I guess he could be with us. Anyway, I was just joking. I mean, I guess you could say that Snow White and Flynn Rider could have gotten married. They're both kind of anti-heroists.
Careful. Ariana's right there.
Yeah, Melissa, don't you dare Flynn Rider's my favorite prince, for those who don't know that, and Ariel's my favorite princess. And Melissa just
Oh,
tried to hate on them.
anyway, okay,
All right.
so the Snow White Queen.
Does she really have...
Dane. So I feel like she was bullied as a child, whether it be by a parent or classmates, whatever. I think she was bullied about her looks, and so she became obsessed with them. That's what I think.
I think a lot of this is going to be dealing with, like how, or their parents, which makes sense.
Yeah.
But I feel like their parents are going to be pretty much the main reason why all these villains are bad. Or something having to do with their childhood, their family, because that's the only like logical explanation for evil people, I guess.
Which then makes me want to find out why their parents were so horrible, and that we just don't have time for that.
For me, I think, because you know how like the witch always wants to be told she's the most beautiful? Maybe she had self-confidence issues when she was younger.
Yeah, because of some...
Of being bullied.
Maybe her mother had high expectations for her beauty. And
What?
so now she feels like has to be the fairest of them all.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, Caitlin.
Oh, okay.
I know, I saw that picture on Instagram and I went, aw.
Such a beautiful picture.
Oh, Zanky.
It's a nice picture.
So,
Oh, nice.
I'm on season 3.
I'm not talking to you anymore. Official, I'm not talking to you.
I still think season 2 is one of the best ones. Anyway. Alright, so what's next after Snow White?
Pinocchio.
What? Pinocchio?
Okay.
I didn't realize we were doing that.
The creepy guy with the
Bully?
I don't know. What would his explanation be?
Hello? Are we just doing princesses?
We're doing Disney villains in general.
I haven't watched Pinocchio enough to get into Stromboli and what his issue is. That's
Yeah.
Have you watched Dumbo enough?
Those animals are just jerks to Dumbo. They're so mean.
They're just bullies because
They're jealous that he's such a special
they're
elephant.
jealous that he's extraordinary and he can fly.
And I just hate the part when the mom gets taken away. It's very sad. I
Yeah,
can't.
the villains here are the humans. Okay? The
Same with
that-
Bambi, because
did
Bambi's
them.
next, and the villain there is a human.
Yeah, the hunter.
Humans are horrible in general.
We suck!
Yeah.
Uh,
Anyway, okay, now it's Cinderella.
Stepmother. She never.
Yep.
She always found love in the wrong places, and I feel like
All the wrong love in all the wrong places.
this is just like,
Melissa.
and this isn't just basically Disney. This is what I picked up off of like other Cinderella stories, is that the stepmother has never been like truly loved, and so she, I don't know. I think that when she met Cinderella's dad, I don't know. Sometimes they have it that they do marry for love, and sometimes in the story they have it where it was for financial reasons. I like to think that that was her one true love, and then he dies, and then that kind of just spirals, and she's like, why can't I have a happy life? Why can't I have a happy ending? And then, like, she's got this stepdaughter to take care of, and so she's just mean to her because she doesn't know how else to react. Here's my opinion.
No, because like after her father dies, she's mean to her because all she sees is like Cinderella's dad in her, and she sees like the expectation that she could never get again. So she just sees disappointment when she looks at Cinderella.
Yep.
Oh, shoot. You guys failed. you hit it. So. Next is Alice in Wonderland, folks.
You shouldn't do that one because that one's like all in her head.
Alice was on drugs?
Yeah, you can't do Alice in Wonderland because it wasn't.
The Queen of Hearts was, well,
You
I'd say
can't
the
do
Queen of-
Alice in Wonderland!
Yeah, you can. Let's say the Queen of Hearts was...
I'm not doing it.
Oh, it's like a situation where, like, with, like, Cruella de Vil, like, her parents chop people's heads off.
Nope.
And now she wants to have power and chop people's heads off, too.
No, that doesn't make sense. And no.
Okay, I'm sorry. Alice is the
Melissa,
mean
you're
one.
so blurry.
Well, Alice and
Why?
Peter are both just annoying little kids, but that's okay. 'Cause sometimes kids...
But then Walt Disney hate both of them because of that?
No, he loves both of them because of that.
No, he hates Alice in Wonderland and Peter Pan.
I thought I read that he liked them because they represented, like, they acted like real kids. They weren't like all fancy, floofy. I'm looking it up right now.
No, I thought that's why he hated it. He
Nope.
liked Tinkerbell.
I'm looking it up. You can move on to the next one. You don't have to wait for me to look it up.
The next one's Peter Pan.
Hook?
Yeah, and I mean, if you've seen Pan...
I don't think Hook is
Oh.
I don't think Hook is actually like that evil. I mean, the kid was probably like being an annoying little kid. He was
Chopped his
fighting with
hand
Hook.
off.
And then Hook's hand gets eaten off because of Peter Pan, so of course he's
No.
upset.
No, it didn't get eaten off.
I mean, wouldn't you
Peter
be
Pan
tempted
liter-
if kid chopped his hand off?
Peter Pan
Oh, that's
literally
right, and
cut
fed it
his
to the
hand
alligator.
off and then threw it to the crocodile. That's
That's
not...
right.
I'd probably hate that kid too if he did that to me.
Mm-hmm. And then
I
Peter's
thought
like
mine
keeps
were
teasing
best.
him and like
However, to Peter's defense, he didn't get raised like a proper person would be raised. So he probably just didn't know, oh, it's not socially acceptable to cut off somebody's hand. I don't know.
Because he ran
Sounds
away.
stupid, but
Although, couldn't some people see Peter Pan as like the villain or whatnot?
that's what we're talking about, Mary.
I'm sorry, and I'll stop talking.
Somebody's got reverberation.
Yeah.
that reverb is strong.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, are we done with Captain Hook and
Mm,
next Lady in the Tramp?
Yeah,
who's the villain in Lady and the Tramp? The bad
the like
street dog
mean dogs.
who tries to kill a lady?
Yeah, I guess. They're dogs. They're animals.
No. Like, I don't like the aunt or Nana or whatever who watches the baby, lady's owner's child.
The
Mean
rat.
lady. Yeah, she doesn't.
Oh,
she's mean
oh,
to
the
lady.
Siamese cats.
Yeah,
Whoever
Siamese
the rat
their
is.
owner is worse.
Oh,
I don't like their owner.
well,
She's-
well, their cats are evil just because cats are the worst.
Hashtag cats are the worst.
Sorry, Angel and Tinkerbell, but
We have two of
I
them.
got tired of you.
You're not even-
Tinkerbell has stabbed me in the shoulder with her nails about 10 times since we've gotten her. I don't appreciate that. She made me bleed.
I'm so sorry, Melissa.
Yeah, you sound like you are.
I am. I'm crying. I feel so bad.
You sound all torn up about it.
I am. I'm gonna go cry in a dark room all by myself.
Ariana, your picture disappeared.
I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
All right. Well.
After Lady and the Tramp.
After Lady and the Tramp is.
Shouldn't do animal ones either, guys, because animals are animals. We can't get into the psyche of a dog or
Caitlin, that's like
go to Jungle
that's like
Book. You can't get into the psyche of Shere Khan. He's a tiger. He, of course, natural instinct.
Okay, Caitlin,
Kill.
shush your mouth. Next is.
if you skip animals, then we're skipping Lion King.
That's true.
Yeah.
You can't skip Lion King.
Okay, but
Okay.
Lion King is Hamlet, which was
Okay.
with people.
Okay.
No.
Sleeping Beauty's next, and I don't think Maleficent's evil. I think it's the king.
Melissa, you can explain why. I mean, Disney did a good job when they did Maleficent of explaining why Maleficent isn't really evil
Yeah.
and what her problem is.
Yeah, I like that story. The story is that Maleficent, she was all alone in her little world and she was happy. And then this stupid king kid comes and becomes like friends with her and then basically
More than
betrays
friends.
her.
And
Well,
then
yeah,
there'd be
that-
more than
that's only like disclosed in Maleficent. It's not disclosed in the original story.
And this goes along with the idea that the villains or the good people tell the story differently so they look good.
Yeah.
Like Aladdin.
So then are we not going to do 101 Dalmatians, Caitlin?
No, because the villain is a human.
But Scar is a villain and he's a lion.
You can do Scar because it was Hamlet.
Ursula is an octopus.
She's half human. You understand what I mean by human and not human?
No. No.
Because
no.
The Lion King was originally a human story. So you can apply it to The Lion King.
No.
Whereas Lady and the Tramp, the villain is a cat. The villains are cats, really? Unless you want to
No.
call the villain that lady, the
The
Nana.
villain is that rat.
Oh, again, an animal.
Anyway. Okay,
I'm the villain.
101 Dalmatians.
Cruella de Vil. Now this one's tricky because how can you justify
We already did.
dogs? You did? You already just said that? Okay. Then we move on to the
No.
next one.
No,
Oh.
no. Remember? We talked about it. We
I'm-
said,
My word. I'm telling them what
oh,
we
you mean all of our 0 viewers?
I hate this. I'm done. Bye.
No! Go
Hey,
ahead,
that's
go ahead,
not-
Cruella.
Nope. Now you can go ahead.
Anyway, so Cruella de Vil, we think as Caitlin was saying, and then now is refusing to say, we were wondering how you sympathize so with a bunch of clothes. And we came up with she had to have been traumatized at some point when she was younger, and like her dad.
Why does it have to be her
What was
dad?
it? That's what we said yesterday.
That's what you said.
Doesn't.
yesterday.
No, you said that.
I didn't say her dad. I said a parent.
Yeah, you did. You
I
did.
said one of her
You said-
parents traumatized her. And,
No, you
No.
said her dad.
I think she got attacked by a dog as a child. Or like her mom or dad like held like a dog fighting ring, and so that terrified her. And so she didn't equate animals with cuteness, she equated them with fighting and evil. So she decided that so in her mind, killing them, that's nothing. It's just an animal. So she has no heart for animals. And so she just kills dogs.
But
and tigers.
why wouldn't she just stay away from puppies? Instead, she like hunts down puppies.
Puppies fur is softer. That's what she says in the human version. So
No. I'm saying, why would she hunt down the dogs? Why wouldn't, if she was like,
she has no feelings toward animals because she doesn't see them as cute. She sees them as vicious, evil things.
so she's thinking she's saving the world?
Yeah, she just thinks one less dog leads to a better Earth.
Okay, we're moving on, because I don't want to talk about killing puppies
It's
anymore.
really psychological with Cruella. She's really lost her crap.
Okay. The Jungle Book is next, unless we don't want to do Kaa and
Shere Khan is a tiger! He kills!
He's hungry!
He's an animal! He's just doing what regular tigers do.
Shere Khan was just a hungry tiger who needed food. He didn't have breakfast that morning.
Kaa was a pedophile.
What?
Kaa, the snake, was a pedophile.
Kaa was just being a snake, and he also wanted to eat. Yes, the song is creepy, and his eye glowing thing is not accurate to a regular snake, I don't think. No. And
It's more realistic. It's more realistic than Jafar's snake staff.
that's a cobra. It's a different type of snake. Or are you talking about the magical?
I know. I'm talking about the twirling eyes.
Oh. So yeah.
The
Next is the
twirling gumdrops.
Swirly, twirly gumdrops. What's the next one?
So, cats.
Aristocats? Edgar?
Yeah.
Edgar.
He
Well, his is described. What's her name? The owner. The rich French lady. What's her name?
Rita?
No! That's in 101 Dalmatians.
Lisa? Elizabeth? Eliza?
looking it up.
Eliza!
Anyway, the old lady who is getting her will done is leaving her fortune to her stupid cats. I'd be kind of upset too, since I'm a human and I've been there for her.
So many years.
So he's just
Madame
like
Adele Bonafonte or whatever.
Bonafonte, like from Legally Blonde.
Yes.
Paulette
Adelaide.
Bonafonte.
Madame Adelaide.
Oh, Madam Adelaide. Lady Adelaide. Okay. So yeah.
Also, I'd just like to note that the old guy, what's his name? Richie? The guy that comes in.
The guy who sings
And Dan,
rum bum bum ba-dum bum bum.
he's my favorite.
Yeah, he's funny. But yeah, Edgar, I think I don't know. I mean, I'd be pretty upset too if I was there for somebody for so many years and she decided to leave all of her fortune when she dies to stupid cats. What are cats gonna do with money?
Yeah.
So I'm with him. Like, it's not okay to kill the animals, but I don't think he was trying to kill them. I think he was just trying to get rid of them. And so he put them in a basket. Well, he drugged them, which is kind of sick. And then, yeah, drove them away. And at the end, when they come back, and he's like, "Oh no, you don't," he's gonna send them away to like Africa. He's gonna send them to Timbuktu. He's not gonna kill them. He just wants them away, so that he can have the money. But in the end, it's not all about money. So he should have just left it.
Money.
So I'm thinking out loud, and it's
That's good.
Who are you,
Alright.
Ed Sheeran?
Yep. It's backfiring though because now I'm like, he's a horrible person.
No, I get it.
All right, so what's next?
Robin Hood, but we can't do ones with animals.
No, you can because the original folktale was they were supposed to be humans.
So it's animals who do
I
animal
actually-
things, but not animals who do human-like things.
Okay, so with Robin Hood, I actually don't really like Robin Hood because stealing from the rich to give to the poor is still stealing, and that's not okay.
Okay.
So you don't sympathize with Jean Valjean?
No. It's not okay
Okay,
to steal, period.
But we're not talking about Robin Hood. We're talking about Prince
I
John,
know.
who tried
That's
to
what I'm
kill-
saying. He's not all that great. But Prince John, well,
The only person who's good in that movie, like who's pure good, is
the
Mary.
chicken is the hen. I love that lady. She's funny. She's a hoot. Bird puns. Okay, sorry. Little John. Well, it's kind of like The Lion King.
Why'd you say Little John? It's Prince John. Who the heck is Little John?
Mommy.
Little John. Little John is a rapper. Okay. Anyway, it's kind of like Lion King because he's the younger brother and his older brother, King Richard, I got that one right, is
Mommy.
off. Where do they say where his brother is?
He's in
He's just
Africa with the Aristocats.
Shut up. He goes. So yeah, Prince John is just. It's the
Sorry.
classic story of jealous younger sibling who wants the birthright.
Ah.
Because, you know, they're royal, and in monarchies, the oldest child gets the crown. So that's what that is. So you could probably just skip Lion King too, because it's the same thing.
Okay. The Rescuers.
Do you think Prince Harry is jealous of Prince William?
No, I think Prince Harry doesn't want to be in the royal family. I think he wants a normal.
I think I wouldn't want to be a prince or a princess.
No, I don't think he does either. I mean,
Way too much I don't know, craziness.
well, he's crazy in general, or he was. He's mellowed out in his adulthood, but when he was young, he was crazy.
I was talking about Prince William. Okay, so
The Rescuers is next.
That evil lady who
Madame Medusa.
kidnaps the little girl.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could come up with one for her because that's just bad.
Well, she kidnapped her and she abused the girl, so.
Exactly, that's just horrible. I haven't really watched the first one enough to know. I can't analyze, so sorry.
yeah, I'm not I don't.
I know the second one, Down Under. I know.
Yeah,
I don't know the first
Bernice.
The Fox and the-
Bernice.
one. Fox and the Hound?
Yeah.
That's just sad. It's just a sad movie.
I think that guy's just a grump.
He's alone. He's single. Maybe he's been single all his life, so he doesn't.
This thing is saying that the villain is the bear.
What bear? In Fox and the Hound? There's no bear.
Yeah, I have no clue what this is.
Okay.
You talking about Brave?
Mordieu!
The bear that. This is weird. Hang on.
What are you looking at,
Bear in
Ariana?
Fox and the Hound.
There's not a bear.
Anyways, that guy is just alone and he's grumpy.
Yeah, there is. There's a bear who attacks the guy owner who we're thinking is the villain, who tried to kill the guy.
That's not a villain. That was one thing that it was how.
The guy is the villain.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know what this website said.
Well, stop
Well,
looking at that
villain.
website because it's stupid.
You're stupid.
You guys are really nice to each other.
Yep. Anyway,
He's just a lonely little guy. And apparently 2 dogs didn't do it.
Yeah.
Plus, that fox does keep coming over to his property, though. And he's told her keep your fox off my property. And she's not doing anything. She's letting him go still. I mean, she's talked to the fox, but
They can't help it that those two are friends.
What?
They can't help it that those two become friends.
No, but I'm just saying, from a human's perspective, if this were real life and the animals didn't talk, I'd be like, that fox is getting on my nerves.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The Little Mermaid's next.
Don't even get me started. I love the music, and the story's okay. I just don't like the story. I don't like what it...
We're not talking about the story in general.
I know.
We're talking about villains.
Well, Ursula was... I'm just gonna say, she was in... I'm pretty sure she was Triton's sister. And
he banished her.
And he banished her. But they don't say why. I want to know why she got banished.
Have you ever seen Twisted?
Anyway.
Just watch that again. That explains everything.
Why was she banished then? I forget what they said.
It was because Triton thought that women should be seen and never heard.
Oh, sexist!
So he disowned me and dethroned me, and on top of that, I can't remember what else the song says. But yeah, so because she spoke her mind.
In Poor Unfortunate Souls, she says something about women being seen and never heard. Doesn't she?
She's talking about on land, though.
I know.
She doesn't Twisted.
I'm pretty sure she does in the actual movie, though.
She probably does. Yeah.
She's kind of throwing it back at Ariel's face, even though Ariel had nothing to do with it. So yeah, she's just taking it out. She's taking it out on Ariel because of Triton. She's like, ooh,
well, yeah. And she's like, well, if women should be seen and never heard, then I'm going to take away your daughter's voice and see how she does in the real world with just her looks.
Well, no, you guys are forgetting that she did that so she could get, what's his face? King Triton.
Eric?
Yeah, she wants the power now. She's mad.
Yeah, the only reason she trapped Ariel was to get to her father. That was the only...
That's what we just said. She's taking it out on Ariel.
Take away Ariel's voice.
Hey, Ariana, are you listening to what we're saying over here? Or are you in your own little world?
I'm giving up trying to talk and listening, so...
Why are you in my room?
Her room has been fumigated.
Oh.
In a way.
Why? Because of spiders or something?
Some pipe is leaked in her closet, and so it was stinking down there, so she kind of temporarily moved up there.
Yeah, remember when I smelled like gas, like it smelled like a gas leak in my room?
I'm sure
nobody did anything about that.
No, I know.
I stayed down there. I could probably have poisonous gases in my body that I have inhaled.
Guess what?
What? Sorry.
Next is Rescue Down Under when you want to start talking about that.
Mom and Dad told you that their plan is to sell the house after Ariana's graduated high school?
Mm-mm.
We should have a sisters party!
Yeah.
And
invite the party that we never threw.
John Cena will be there. Bobby Moynihan.
I don't want Bobby Moynihan. I don't want Bobby Moynihan if he does what he did in the movie.
Oh my goodness, that was funny though.
I feel like we don't have a big enough house to even do that. Maybe that's why we were never rebellious. We didn't have a big enough house to throw any.
But if it were empty, we probably could do something.
Maybe.
About it later. Anyway. Oh yeah.
Come back to me in 2 years. Or like a year and a half.
Yep. So where'd she go?
She said Rescuers Down Under is next, but
That guy? Well, first of all, let's see. He doesn't really kidnap the kid. The kid kind of just stumbles upon him, and he's like, "So, I don't know. That eagle is huge and beautiful and rare. Why would he want to kill it?" It's like Charles Muntz from Up. Like,
so that he can have a taxidermy of it.
that's sick, though. If you're an animal lover and you appreciate the bird, you wouldn't be killing it. You'd be trying to get...
That's the point. They aren't actually animal lovers. They just want to be able to say they have this taxidermy of an eagle that they shot.
Well, that's disturbing. I can't get behind that.
I can't either. It's illegal to shoot an eagle now.
I know, but this eagle was even more rare than like a regular eagle. I don't even know if it was a real eagle. It was. You saw it. You see how huge that golden eagle was?
Yeah. That women should be seen and never. Did you hear about the Jonas Storm?
The Jonas Brothers. Somebody put something together where like Kevin is Elsa, and I think Nick was Olaf, and Joe was somebody else. It was funny. It was on Twitter. But yeah, it was crazy. And then Tyler Peck on Twitter was like, "This is what happens when you tell dancers that their Matt and Eve are canceled." And they're all like, "Yes, we don't have to do it." But one of them was sad because it was their first matinee.
Has Broadway ever been completely closed like that?
I don't know.
Oh, it has? Oh, you don't know?
I don't know.
Isn't that crazy, though? And then there was a picture that Zachary Levi posted of them, like, walking in the streets of New York because the snow was all the way up to here, like, in the streets. So you could just walk around. It's probably the first and only time you could walk around New York without worrying about getting hit by a car or, I don't know what else.
I know, it's crazy.
It was probably the quietest New York has ever been.
Because usually, when I look at like their weather and stuff, like we always are like flooded in Michigan with like snow, and like they're like, "Oh, we've got some sprinkles of snow, but you can still walk on the sidewalk." I mean, not all the time, but for the most part, like they're always, even if there's snow, there's usually sun, and like it's just weird that they had a storm.
Your voice completely just
irritates my soul.
your voice goes in and out, and I can get snippets of what you're saying. But I got what you were saying. Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy. I love Peggy.
Okay, but you have to tell me who is who.
I don't know. Okay, you want me to like describe the sisters to you so we can decide who is who?
Yeah.
Okay. Angelica is the oldest. She's fierce. She's looking for a mind at work. So basically she's accepting the American Revolution. She's like, look at where we are. We're in like the happenings of history, and she like gets really excited about all of it, and she's all for, women's rights. And she's a rapper, and she has feelings for Alexander Hamilton, but because she knows her younger sister Eliza loves him, she's like willing to let her feelings go, or let him go. Like she still has feelings for him, but so that's Angelica, and then Eliza's the middle sister, and she's basically like unsure of everything. So when Angelica and like this when the Schuyler sisters go to New York and go to hang out with like in the New York, Eliza's like skeptical and she's like, Angelica, what are we doing here? Daddy said we have to go home, like we shouldn't be out right now. And then like Angelica like influences her basically. And then when she meets Hamilton, she's like doughy-eyed in love with him, and she falls in love with him like very fast, and his motives were different when they fell in love. So their marriage ends up being really sad. So that's Eliza. Then there's Peggy, who we know nothing about. It's just, you just know that she's the third Schuyler sister. And like in the song, like it's like, Angelica, Eliza, and then Peggy goes, and Peggy. And that's her only line in all the entire song. And then like she helps with harmonies and stuff, but she's like, and Peggy. And it's like, and then that's it. Like Peggy never shows up again, I swear.
Okay, then
yeah,
then you're the oldest, I'd be the middle, and Ariana's Peggy.
What?
Okay, you are the oldest.
I can't hear you.
You're the oldest!
No, you're the oldest.
I'm the oldest.
Then
I personally think Caitlin's Peggy.
I'm not Peggy. You are Peggy. You want to have a sad marriage? That's why I gave you Peggy. Because the middle one has a sad marriage. You want to have that?
This is the worst Google Hangout ever. Is anyone else?
You guys even discuss Rescuers Down Under?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Okay, what's after
So,
Rescuers Down Under?
Caitlin, you're saying you're Eliza and Ariana's Peggy?
I'm saying I would fall in love fast, and you would have been, Melissa, you would be the type of person to have given up your love for one of your sisters. And because I fall in love so fast, it just makes sense that the marriage would be horrible, and I have a sad life. And Ariana is just weird, so she's Peggy.
You get 9 kids out of it.
Good lord. Who plays Hamilton?
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Okay, who
He's amazing.
does the king have a queen? Because I want to be the queen.
No, you can't be Jonathan Groff's wife.
Why not? I don't want to be Schuyler's sister. I want to be his wife. Please. Okay.
Okay, next is Beauty and the Beast.
Next is. How's that possible when Aladdin was made in '92?
Beauty and the Beast was made in '91.
That's right. Oh my gosh. You're right. For some reason, I had the number 95 in my head.
Beauty and the Beast. Easy. Just watch Twisted. All my explanations are
All your
just
answers
watch
cannot
Twisted.
be watched Twisted.
Hashtag non-spons for Star Kid. Go.
There's Stan. I think it's another evil queen thing.
Caitlin, is 95 in your head because that's when Pocahontas was made?
Yeah, and we didn't get to finish it.
Nope.
What? Why would you finish Pocahontas? It's not that hard to finish.
Because Mom came home
So?
and didn't let us finish it.
How could she not let you finish that beautiful film?
I don't know. Anyway, so...
That's one of the most beautiful endings ever.
Gaston!
Gaston. He's such a brute.
I think he was bullied, too. I think everybody's been bullied.
No, I think he was the bullier.
Okay, but how did he become a bullier? He was bullied.
No,
bully.
he was insecure. He was insecure about something, probably his looks, which is why he's so vain.
Yeah, and he was insecure.
That's also why he says when I was young, that whole song is basically him saying, I used to be ugly, now I'm amazing.
Yeah.
Now he's vain about it.
So maybe, I guess you're right. Maybe he was bullied when he was younger. And it just says that Gaston was just worried about Belle, which is understandable. He was like, why is she falling in love with this beast animal? Like, that's kind of...
Yeah.
I would throw her in an insane asylum, too.
Yeah, I can't get my head around Little Mermaid's message, and I can't get my head around Beauty and the Beast message. Because first of all, I'm going to go into a rant, okay?
Go ahead. I know what it's going to be about.
Oh, Lord.
Here's my rant. Okay, the Beast's punishment is that he has to find somebody who will fall in love with his ugliness. But that doesn't make sense. He should have to find love in somebody who he finds physically unattractive. Because that's his issue. His issue is that he sees an ugly person and is like, ew, you're gross, stay away from me. So Belle shouldn't have been beautiful. Sorry, she shouldn't have. She should have been homely looking. Or something.
Also, the Beast was 11 years old or something. Yeah. Of course he's going to see this old lady and be like, no, you're gross.
Yeah.
First of all, where
are the kid's parents? Where's his parents? He's a
the kid's parents?
Where's his parents? Where are the servants? That obviously he had servants because they all got turned into furniture and
why weren't they opening the door?
Yeah, why weren't they opening the door? Why was this prince who should be lying on a hammock eating gold grapes doing nothing? Why is he answering a door? Like, I need to know more. And where are his parents? Did they die and leave and like didn't send an aunt or anything for this 11-year-old child? How long has he been in the castle an orphan?
I mean, what if the
question? Beauty and the Beast just leaves me confused because there's too many questions left unanswered for me. I can't.
The parents went on a trip, like Anna and Elsa's parents, and they died.
That's true, Anna and Elsa.
Oh my word!
I'm letting you talk. Go.
Go, Caitlin. I don't have anything important to say.
Now that bothers me about Frozen because they never sent. No, their kids were older when they died, so that's okay. An 11-year-old should have been sent either to a different kingdom or
take it with them.
Like, was it what they had to have had a will?
Unless leave him the house.
Unless his guardian was one of the things that got turned into an enchanted object. I don't know.
Okay.
Aladdin. Jafar.
Just
put a link to Twisted.
Yeah, I will. I'll put a link. I'll say, if you really want to know, just watch Twisted. It's a really good explanation. Honestly, it makes sense. And any doubts you have, you can just blame it on Aladdin's insanity when he retells the story. Alright, next one.
The Lion King.
Just watch Twisted. Next.
Pocahontas.
No, The Lion King.
Okay, go ahead.
He's
jealous.
Yeah, we already talked about that. I said you could skip that one. You're right. Never mind.
Wait, but Twisted says that it's because Scar thought he could rule better.
He couldn't. No, that's obvious.
No, Scar says he wanted to stop the segregation between the hyenas and the lions. He wanted to bring everyone together.
Okay, but
because Mufasa has the dark line over there with all the hyenas. Don't go over there.
No, that's true. But then you also have, when Scar did take over, like, the whole order was out of balance and the world was going to end because there was no more food for anybody. There was no more grass. There was no more water. That's Africa. You can't mess with Africa's climate. He did somehow. He ruined the whole ecosystem.
Yeah, how did he do that? How does one lion do that?
Oh, Jeremy. Anyway, that's Lion King.
Hunchback, or no.
Pocahontas. Ratcliffe.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was thinking about this yesterday. But go ahead, Mel.
He's just one of the evil Englishmen that America portrays as evil because he came and wants to destroy land and destroy the Native Americans, which all the British people who came over to America did. So,
Okay, but that's not explaining why he is the way he is.
because he wants the 3 G's: glory, gold. What was the other one?
God.
God. Sorry, I couldn't remember. Sorry, history class.
Sorry, the beginning song of what's it
It
called?
was to spread religion, to get money, and to have glory for finding land. He was greedy.
Mm-hmm. Just like Americans were with the gold rush later on. Let's all move out west because there's a promise of a better land. It's always the same story. You hear about a land that's better than yours, that has opportunity. You go over there, you kill some Native Americans, or you push them out to their reservations. I can't.
Caitlin, you're starting to
Ariana, is Caitlin's voice breaking up for you too?
No, but she sounds like Nick Lang to me.
What?
She had food in her mouth and she sounded like Nick Lang.
It's a candy cane.
I still don't know what. A candy cane? I don't know what you're saying now. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
Next.
Both of you are frozen.
Oh no! Like in Sisters.
Next.
Are you guys frozen? I think you guys are frozen. Nope, we're still here.
Sisters, when they're like, and they're clearly blinking.
Hercules?
The Hunchback.
Or Hunchback? Out there. Oh, this is me because I came up with something brilliant yesterday.
After he sexually harassed you.
Where's Mel?
I have no clue. Just stay on. Kayla, did you know that Frollo's full name is Judge Claude Frollo?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I did know that. Well, while we wait for her,
She's not even on like the Google thing.
can you invite her back in?
No, like she's not on the live stream for. Oh, now she's back. Where'd you go?
I don't know. Someone's internet got lost. Mine's fine.
You're the only one who cut out.
Yeah, you're the only one.
I was the only one who left?
Yeah. Ariana and I were still here.
Just be back.
Oh. I don't know what happened. It said my network connection was lost, but down here it says it's fine. So you're talking about Hunchback?
Yes. Okay. So, Frollo. For years and years, we've been like, you can't sympathize with Frollo. He's just pure evil. Like, he's disgusting and he creeps me out, especially at my Disneyland experience in September. But yesterday, it kind of dawned on me that I could sympathize with him. And now I just have to remember what I said. Okay. Don't make fun of me. Okay. So what did I say, Mel? Can you kind of help me out? I can't remember.
Oh my gosh, that scared me. I'm looking for a mind at work. Looking for a mind at work.
you remember
It was
when
like
Oh.
it was like Frollo. He wants to have control over everyone because. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I think that as a child, so think of like a little boy, Frollo. I know it's hard to imagine because he's gross and ugly in the heart. But okay, I think as a child, somebody in his life like made him feel helpless, and he had no control over it because he was a helpless child. So whether it was verbally abusing him, physically abusing him, something. I think he had a horrible traumatic experience as a kid. So as an adult, I think that this wanting control of everything became his problem. And so that was just who he became, unfortunately, was a controlling man.
It says we have 2 viewers. Well, whoever is viewing, thanks for watching.
Yes, thank you. We are literally just
If you have anything to add to the Disney villain discussion of whether we can sympathize with them or not, please.
Let us know in your
Feel free to comment.
So what's after Hunchback? But yeah, that Frollo thing was like an epiphany yesterday. Amazing.
You're an epiphany.
Aaron, you're muted.
I love it when people are muted. I love when people are muted and they just keep talking and then you see their mouth moving and they think they're saying something.
Anyway,
it's just like when Harry Potter's talking to himself and Hagrid like leaves.
Is that?
Anyway, so how are they supposed to like talk to us or whatnot if the comments are disabled for this video?
What?
Yeah, Lupin.
Why are they disabled? Yeah, Lupin. Why is he all mangled and bloody? Lupin.
Shout out to the Star Kids. We love you.
If the comments are disabled for this video.
Oh, sorry. How do I enable them?
Hang on.
If I say settings,
well, could you mute your computer because I don't like hearing us.
That was gross. I burped and it looked like I was a frog. Like, this
What?
part of my neck came down like a ribbit, but I was just burping. It was gross.
Ew.
Let's see if we can do it again. It was nasty.
Don't try and do it again. We'll re-watch this and watch you do.
But it was like a
How
ribbit.
do I allow?
Melissa?
Yeah?
You want to know why it's
Yeah?
2 viewers?
Why?
Or no, never mind. Nothing. I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the Q&A. Here, this says Q&A. What does that mean? Opening the Google.
Stream status. Okay. It's okay. You're not doing great.
Why is this feature disabled? How do I enable it? Maybe I can't do that anymore. I'm really trying to figure out how to enable comments. Anyway, please continue with the...
If we don't figure it out,
Try to figure this out.
hopefully she figures it out before the end of this video. If not, come back for our next one and we'll hopefully have it figured out by then. Okay, what's the next one?
What?
Tarzan?
Hercules, Caitlin. Get it together!
Sorry, 97. Hercules. 1997.
Hercules!
1997, the year Melissa was born.
Yeah, the year of my birth.
I don't know if I can get around. I can't defend Hades. He's supposed to be Satan.
Yeah,
not-
he's Satan.
Oh,
so
Hades. But he's like,
He's sassy
he's
though.
not even really a villain.
He's funny.
Well, I guess he is, but
He
he
just,
just doesn't seem like one because he's just kind of like the goofy character.
I mean, I would like to get into more like Greek mythology because I've always found it interesting. I was telling Ariana this yesterday. But, so like, I'm pretty, who knows, maybe Hades did have a backstory, but I don't know what it is.
What was that?
You know, I could look it up, and I will.
Can you please speak like a little bit more slowly so I can understand? You're breaking up. I'm sorry, you're breaking up and I can't hear you.
Okay, I said, I think that we should, like, look up Hades' backstory, like, from
Nope,
Greek
you can't any of
mythology.
Nope, not got none of that.
What part didn't you get?
I don't know how to fix the.
Melissa, you just stop. I'm trying to figure it out.
You're figuring that out?
Yes.
Okay. You're better at it than me, probably.
Mom, nothing. I'm not talking to you. We're live, and I can't talk to you.
We're live.
Yes.
I can't talk to you.
My internet's fine. I don't know why you keep breaking up.
Breaking up is hard to do.
Okay,
That is
maybe it's
not
the
how
singing. Maybe you shouldn't sing.
That's difficult.
Right,
Right, well,
so
Tarzan,
Tarzan,
I think.
Clayton. Remember when we had that little Clayton doll and his arms like snapped up?
Yeah. His death is gross.
I miss those Disney figurines. Why didn't we keep those?
I don't know, we could have
split them up and given them to our maybe children someday.
I saw a thing on Pinterest where you could turn them into ornaments and just put them on your tree.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Tarzan, Clayton, I think he's just jealous.
No, why did you move to Tarzan?
Oh, and
Mulan is next, you friggin' idiot.
oh, Mulan's next.
Yes.
Who's evil? Oh, the Hun.
Huns.
I mean, the Huns. They're just evil. Go read your history books, kids. That'll explain it all. That's like if there was a Disney cartoon and Hitler was the villain, and you're like, what about Hitler? And it's like, he was Hitler. Let's move on. So,
Could you imagine a Disney movie with Hitler as its villain?
No, I honestly can't imagine a Disney movie with Hitler.
It'd be depressing. Because it would have to be like about a Jewish family, and it would be sad. Like, it'd be the worst Disney movie ever.
That would be the most depressing movie, you're right.
It'd be like Diary of Anne Frank with music.
It'd be like that cartoon about the little Russian girl that dies in the snow.
Yeah, Little Match Girl.
Yeah, the Match Girl. That was sad.
Who sees this?
No wonder.
Members.
You only have 5.
Smack you in the face.
She's gone again.
Oh my gosh, Melissa, why don't you go watch it out there with Dad?
Were they our viewers?
I don't see Mel.
She left. I don't know why.
Well, how come?
Because you showed up.
What?
Get off my
She's the only one I wanted to see. I always see you two. I see you live here.
I didn't want that.
Melissa, you're muted.
Yeah, she's blowing her nose. That's what I do when I blow my nose.
I know. I disappeared because apparently my Wi-Fi is stupid. Solomon.
Because I turned you off.
My Wi-Fi's name is Wi-Fi or my Wi-Fi's name is Solomon. So whenever someone on campus says I hate Solomon, we know what they're talking about. Otherwise, people might think we're talking about a person named Solomon. Anyway, Mom, I can't see you.
What? What?
Can't see
I
you
can't
or
see you. Ariana's picture.
Why?
Ariana's picture is
She messed.
because Ariana's picture is gone.
Why is your picture gone? They said it's gone.
Because theirs does that to me all the time.
Oh, it's back.
Mel?
Who muted
I
me?
can see you now. I didn't mute anyone.
Kaylin, stop it.
Caitlin, what is
Mel,
that?
It's Chuck Bass!
Mel?
It's
his
Ed
name is
Westwick.
Mel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's your stomach?
Oh my gosh, Mom, really?
Right.
This is why we don't invite you to do these things.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Caitlin, stop it. No one cares.
Yeah, well, if any subscribers were on here,
Some
they would
people
think-
will.
We have one viewer. We did have 2 viewers.
Yeah, they got bored. Shush
Yeah,
your mouth. Mom.
Yeah, because we stopped talking about. Oh, look, now we have 0 viewers. Now we have 1 viewer. Okay.
Caitlin, stop.
All right. So what are we talking about now?
Tarzan.
Tarzan,
That's an animal,
Clayton.
so... Oh,
No, Clayton's the villain. Clayton, he's
Caitlin,
evil.
I swear.
Because he. Or wait, how can we sympathize with Clayton?
Same way we did with...
Doesn't he just want to kill the gorillas so he can have money, or like kidnap the gorillas so he can have money?
Well, and he tried to kill Tarzan and them.
Yeah, because they wouldn't let him get the gorillas.
Gorillas!
You're a gorilla. Okay, next.
Emperor's New Grove.
Yzma's just mad. Yzma's just
Yeah.
mad because she probably is a better ruler than Cusco. I don't know. Well, maybe they're the same. So I guess it doesn't matter who ruled. It wasn't until like Cusco met Pacha that he like changed.
Yeah.
So
And
I'd say
Yzma as a
both there were
cat is adorable.
Yeah, I'd say there were 2 villains. And yeah.
Princess and the Frog. Dr. Facilier.
Dr. Facilier. He is just somebody who got mixed into some bad stuff. He got into the whole voodoo hoodoo stuff, and so I'm pretty sure, no, I am sure, he like sold his soul and he paid the price in the end. I don't know why. It's probably his upbringing. Maybe he was an orphan. Maybe, I don't know.
They're always an orphan.
Always. Flash is an orphan.
Let me tell you
Flash.
something. Bet your mama not.
Flash is not an orphan. He's got a dad.
Did you hear me, Caitlin?
Yeah, I heard you.
I showed my friend going back to Hogwarts for the first time. She'd never seen it. She'd heard of it. She'd never seen it. And I showed her it. And I said she has to watch the rest of it. Because she would find it funny. Alright. Now, after
Tangled.
Princess Tangled, Mother Gothel, she's once again a lot like Snow White Queen.
She's selfish.
She's vain, she's selfish, she wants to stay young forever, like any human. Yeah, I think she's just extremely vain. And probably maybe because of a parent expecting her to always be pretty or something. Or we could go deeper into it, like a Maleficent type situation where like the king or that kingdom did something to her or her family. Like maybe her family was poor and the kingdom, not necessarily Rapunzel's parents, but just that kingdom in general, like maybe like came and invaded her house and took her parents away or whatever. Caitlin, enough. And
I was gonna say,
Oh my gosh, Caitlin,
won't
why
say
did you
anything
show
about
that
that.
picture?
and in order to
Why
get
did you show that
revenge,
picture, Caitlin?
and in order to get revenge on, I don't know, in order to get revenge on, what am I thinking of?
No, not to show that picture to me, Caitlin.
Yeah, in order to get revenge
What?
on the kingdom, she kidnaps their daughter.
You know not to show me that picture, Caitlin. Why would you?
Okay, next.
Next is Frozen.
Hans, we talked about this.
Right up.
We said that Hans has, like, how many brothers and sisters? Like 12 brothers?
13.
13.
Got 12 brothers.
He's 13th in line.
Okay, well, he's 13th in line, meaning he's the baby. He's, probably feels like, all of his other brothers outshine him.
Out.
Huh?
You were cutting out.
Oh. Hans feels like he's the least important because he's the baby of 12 brothers. So, yeah. So in order to prove that he can be powerful and is powerful, he wants to become king and take over Arendelle. So that's what we said for Hansi. And is that it? Until, like, Moana?
Yeah, I think so. Hang on.
If you like
I've been reading
the
Common
way
Sense by Thomas Paine. Some men say that I'm intense or I'm insane. You want a revolution, I want a revelation. So listen to my declaration. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. And when I meet Thomas Jefferson, I'm a compeller to include women in the sequel work. You want to listen to some Hamilton? We're going to listen to. So that you can hear Peggy. It's funny. You'll like it. You're going to like this.
You're gonna like this.
She gave me Funny Girl and she said, you're going to like this. Hashtag non-spons, we love you, Max von Essen.
Yes.
And Robert Fairchild. Okay.
There's nothing rich folks folks love more than going downtown and slumming it with the poor. They pull up in their carriages and gawk at the students in the common just to watch them talk. Take Philip Schuyler, the man is loaded. Uh-oh, but little does he know that his daughters, Peggy, Angelica, Eliza, sneak into the city just to watch all the guys.
Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy, the Schuyler sisters. Angelica, Peggy, Eliza. Daddy said to be home by sundown. Daddy doesn't need to know. Daddy said not to go downtown. Like I said, you're free to go. But look around, the revolution's happening in New York. It's bad enough Daddy wants to go to war. They're shouting in the square. It's bad enough there'll be violence on our shore. No ideas in the air. Look around. Angelica, remind me what we're looking for. Eliza, I'm looking for a mind at work. I'm looking for a mind at work. I'm looking for a mind at work. Whoa, 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 work.
There's nothing like summer in the city. Someone in a rush looking, someone looking pretty. Excuse me, miss, I know it's not funny, but your perfume smells like your daddy's got money. While you slumming in the city in your fancy heels, you searching for an urchin who can give you ideals.
Sir, you disgust me.
So you disgust me. I'm a trust fund, baby, you can trust me.
I've been reading Common Sense by Thomas Paine. So men say that I'm intense or I'm insane. You want a revolution, I want a revelation. So listen to my declaration. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. And when I meet Thomas Jefferson, I will compel him to include within the sequel work. Look around, how lucky we are to be alive right now. Look around.
Like, I want to learn how to sing this song with you three so we can sing it.
In Manhattan, and we just happen to be in the greatest city in the world. In the greatest city in the world.
Are they talking about New York?
Yeah.
History is happening.
And Peggy. Wait, Mel, we can't really hear your song. What?
Can't really hear your song now.
You can't really hear it? Oh well. But you heard the end Peggy part, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Good enough.
My phone's about to die, so I'm trying to run to get my charger. Anyway. Where's Melissa go?
I'm here. Okay, well,
Right here.
Why can't I see you?
we've been on here for a while, and we've had, 2 viewers. who have both left now.
Well, I'm ready to go too, so.
Alright, well, this was a great
Blue devil,
discussion.
devil, die.
I'm blue, dabba-dee, dabba-die.
I'm ready to edit another video so I can get it up by the end of the day.
I'm ready to go.
And Caitlin, if you would like to come downstairs and help me, that'd be great.
I've got stuff to do. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay. I wear my sunglasses at night.
Well,
Alright.
Melissa's picture gone.
You ready to say goodbye?
Okay. Bye!
Bye.